This Shabbat is the Shabbat before Passover. We will read Parashat Tzav. It's known as Shabbat HaGadol, usually translated as the Great Shabbat. So what makes this Shabbat so great? The one explanation is that Gadol should be translated as big and refers to the length of Saturday morning service, not to the greatness of this particular Shabbat, because many centuries ago, rabbis addressed their congregations only to Shabbats of the year, on the Shabbat before Yom Kippur and on the Shabbat before Passover. The former dealt with the proper observance of Yom Kippur, and later dealt with what was kosher for Passover and what was not. No doubt the rabbi's explanations on pre-Passover food preparation led to much questions and answers, and the talk would drag on into the early afternoon, hence the name Shabbat HaGadol, the Shabbat with the big service. But there's a second, more spiritual explanation of how this Shabbat got its name. For the word Hagadol appears in a sentence of this Shabbat's Haftarah reading, a sentence that is twice chanted in synagogue. The rabbis chose a special reading for this Shabbat, the final 21 sentences of the 55-sentence book of Melachim. In the Haftarah for the Shabbat HaGadol, Melachim speaks to us, his fellow Jews, in the name of God. Hineh anochi shaleach lachem et Eliyahu hanavi lifnei bo yom Hashem HaGadol ve'hanora. I will send the prophet Eliyahu to you before the coming of the great and fearful day of the Lord. According to the rabbis, this great and fearful day will occur in the Hebrew month of Nisan, which began last Saturday. Nisan in the month in which we celebrate Passover, in which we believe that we also be redeemed when the time comes. Thank you.